Joining me now from Los Angeles is entertainment journalist and red carpet correspondent Tanisha LaVerne Grant. She was preparing to cover the Grammys when news of Bryant's death broke on Sunday. And at that moment, everything changed, right, Tanisha?
Oh, it absolutely did. I specifically remember arriving to the carpet around 10:30, and there was panic, and I couldn't understand for the life of me why everybody was panicking. People were running, fast walking. There was this buzz in the air, this whisper, like, "Did you hear what happened? Did you hear what happened?" And I'm like, "No, what happened?" I saw grown men crying. I'm like, "What is going on? Like, what is at play?" And someone said to me, T, let me just pull you aside because I know you and Kobe are from the same area. He died. He died in a helicopter crash. And I was stunned. I was stunned. The whole mood throughout the entire day for the Grammys shifted. It was a very somber occasion. I mean,
Right.
the world was shocked. We were all shocked. And in a few short moments, people, scores of people, just started showing up downtown LA for the Staples Center. And it
Right.
just went on for hours upon hours upon hours. When I left the Staples Center, probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night,
And you
it
mentioned
was just a
how
sea of
you and
people.
Kobe, you mentioned how you and Kobe Bryant are from the same area, in
Correct.
Philadelphia area, right?
Right. Funny story. So the high school that I graduated from, Chester High School, was Lower Merion's biggest rival. And so there was always this going back and forth, this little banter that we would always have just about, Chester High School, just really being a problem for Kobe back in the day when he was playing for Lower Merion. One of the greatest players to have ever come out of Chester High School is a gentleman by the name of John Linehan, who is a coach right now at University of Georgia under Tom Crean. And one of the reasons Tom Crean hired John was because Kobe said that John Linehan was the hardest defense he had ever played.
Mm.
So there was this beautiful relationship between Kobe and Chester, Pennsylvania. So when I got an opportunity to interview him a couple years ago at Tribeca Film Festival, you mentioned his documentary film Dear Basketball that won an Academy Award. We spoke a little bit about Chester and the Delaware Valley and just what sports means to that area. There are a lot of young men who just don't have the opportunity to play at that level. And
Right.
so Kobe's presence just means a lot. And this death is devastating. It just rocked us all to our core. We're still in shock, and we're going to
Yeah.
be in shock for some time.
And that's what people are feeling, not just in the Los Angeles area, but across the country and around the world. And it's tragic, not just because we lost Kobe, but we lost his daughter too, an aspiring
Oh,
basketball player like him.
I can't even put that into words. I look back at the video of when I interviewed Kobe and his beautiful family at Tribeca Film Festival. And the way Gigi just lovingly looks up at her father is enough to just break your heart over and over and over again. Just the very fact that Kobe advocated for his daughter to be in the sport is such a big deal, and to groom her, and just the timing of his retirement and the coming of age of Gigi into the sport is just so impeccable because he had time to dedicate his life
Right.
to family. And it's so sad. There isn't anything else to say about how tragic this is. I mean,
Right.
my God,
So what do you
my
think
God.
the legacy will be, his memory? How will we know Kobe 10, 20 years from now?
I think in addition to him being one of the greatest basketball players of our time, one of the greatest athletes of our time, we'll see and we'll learn and understand that Kobe was a humanitarian at heart.
Right.
He really cared about people. He really cared about disenfranchised people, people who are the underdog. And as years go by, we will see more and more of that. And the
Right.
fact that he was a businessman. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah. So
Well,
outside of being this amazing, look at that.
yeah. Well,
Outside of being
Tanisha,
this amazing
we're,
Exactly.
we're running out of time, but I really appreciate you joining me here. Tanisha LaVerne Grant, entertainment journalist, red carpet correspondent. Thank you for appearing on Stateside.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Thank
All
you.
right.